Thank you very much to Mr. Ruben Arthur, the Master of Ceremony. I would like to place my salutations to, I think Tan Sri Ravi Menon is not here yet. I just spoke to him just now. Thank you very much. And Dato Susila Menon, the President for All Malaysian Malaria Association. We have Mr. Abdul Majid Khan, representing the Indian High Commission. Of course, we have Mr. Girish Ramachandran, who spoke very well, put me on the spot. But I guess the passion was flowing, so he just couldn't contain. Thank you very much, and of course, Professor Aruna, Professor Das, representing from private colleges, and parents and friends and students. Thank you very much. I think all that has to be said has been said by Ruben, Girish, and of course the President of AMMA, all been told. What else to say? Well, let me share some experiences with you. I've been around from teaching from 1975. I started at Tamil school as a temporary teacher in a very rural school which didn't have toilets. There were only 3 classrooms. The children didn't understand what sports. They never had sports in their life from 1957. So there was in Ayatha was Tier 1. And after that I went to teacher training and went back to teach in Sungai Sipu in a Felda Malay scheme, where Orang Aslis were our students. Because he spoke of Orang Aslis, so I'm very passionate about them. I just came out with a book on Orang Aslis. It's published by UUM. Because in Cameron Highlands, where I was a member of parliament, there 89 Asli villages. So I'm very passionate. I still have a small home built in the forest. Off and on I go and stay with them to find peace and solace and to find myself in the midst of humanity. Because humanity is lost in the urban cities. It is so intact in the forest. If you want to show, you want to learn what is love and sincerity, live with the Aslis. If they get a goat, they will share with everybody in the village. If they get a wild boar, they make sure everybody in the home gets the wild boar piece. That's how. And the total respect for their leader. He can be 80 years old, fragile, but the respect for that leader is unmoving. So some of these values, we have lost it along the line. And the greatest challenge of the new generation is not education, it's character. That will be your challenge. And if this foundation can seek, nurture, and culture these values, I think you can take the community far. That will be the greatest challenge. Opportunities are oceanic. It is how well you're going to seize this opportunity, prepare your value systems well. This will be our challenge. Then of course I went into private education. I became a senior assistant of a school. I resigned and went to start my own private colleges, 5 of them. And then I went on and suddenly I became a politician. The opportunities were that Krishnasamy will pull me up from somewhere. I'm the founder member of Seri Center with Dr. Tapi Raja in 1982. I was there for 30 years. I started something similar recently, free of charge in 26 towns called Bhakti Sakti. It derived from Gayatri Mantra. The children have to recite that 9 times in the beginning and after the class 9 times. Because the greatest challenge, when I do it free, the classes are free, exactly, we got modules, we got everything. Children don't come. When it's free, they don't come. They are absent. Then you have to go to the house, look for them, bring them back. You know, the value system is changing. Because you are very strict, you have to wear Punjabi suit, you have to wear a tie. Because we don't want the distractions. Nowadays children are very distracted. Because their input through the headphones are totally negative. So they are always cultured in their mind with that same psyche. So when we bring something new, they cannot accept. They feel we are forcing them to do. So these are the challenges of the younger generation, and we do it in a rural area. In Ulu Selangor, in Banting, we don't do it in towns. we're doing the areas where children can't afford. We are trying out experiments, and I've got some university people to come and do socio impact study, psycho-social impact study of the child. Why is he like that? And the major problem is hope. Parents. Our findings are parents. And we do a lot of work down the ground because in the economic planning unit, when I was a deputy minister before, I'm back again to the same portfolio. PM has put me back. And that's where we started the CDIC. We started a program for the Indian Tamil schools. Now we have spent about 780 million. We started at that time 300 million. We started the code with 3 million, now 250 million. And of course, AMMA India Malaysia for women entrepreneurs, single mothers. Not very successful, among the Malays, very successful. They have sent out to 300,000. It is a bit difficult because unity is a problem. Because they give you small loans, you have to come for meetings every week. And we train them slowly, but they don't want to come. And the 5 of them, each who cannot pay, if they this week don't pay 50 ringgit, somebody else must pay for them. The 5, the team. It's exactly like Professor Yunus Drive Bank from Bangladesh. It's an exact model. PM has given now 100 million. We have disbursed roughly, I think, about 60 million. But repayments are a problem. Even the code say we have got a problem with repayments. About 40% are not paying back. Blacklisted. So the problem is when the community from the indentured labor migrated to towns to work in the industrial sector as workers, they now are migrating to towns and they want to become entrepreneurs. This is normal. So I told the PM it's going to be very normal. We have not prepared them psychosocial in the psychosocial frontier. So they will have to fall and get up. But this challenge will be only temporary, probably this generation. But the children, their children will have better. This happened to the Bhumiputras in the 70s and 80s. The new economic model, the challenges. So we're going to say, go through the same challenges, the same manner. Because we did not manage that migration in a manner that has to be very well shaped. So we have challenges. So the new generation in front of us, they are exactly going towards the Western culture, where people don't work, they sit at home and ask for social welfare support. They watch television until 3 o'clock in the morning watching football. They can sit in the coffee shop until 3 o'clock, they say, "Teh tarik lepak." You know, discipline is lacking. Parents are too busy working. So this is the greatest challenge of the Indian, the disintegration of that family, which was the sanctum sanctorum of character, of love, of responsibility, of leadership. So this is the new challenge of the community, which I've gone through. I'm going to be 60 next year. So I walked through this journey from 1975, looking at the rural, looking at the urban, looking at programs. But there again, another serious problem that they're facing, which I'm very proud of AMMA and the AMMA Foundation, is volunteerism. The passion to work. You know, when we have programs running, we give you all, we give you the money, we give you the modules, but I don't have teachers who are dedicated. I don't have organizers who are passionate about the children. They come for the money, they leave. So this is the problem. How do we get people who are really passionate to do things which they believe in and want to bring about that change that we desire together? So these are the challenges, and how do we create these kind of people? It's going back to spirituality. It's going back to the fundamental of human existence. What is the purpose? Is it money? Materialism has made us go in a different direction, which the secularism has made the Western world in a very difficult situation now. See, I sit in the Commonwealth Parliamentary Association representing Southeast Asia. The Africans are telling to break away from the Commonwealth and have their own bloc. The Asians are telling, let's get out of Commonwealth because it's controlled by the 4, Britain, Canada, Australia, New Zealand. They tend to dictate, and their solutions are not right for the Asians and Africans. You know, Africa has got its different set of problems with the young people. Asians have their own problems with their young people, and the solutions given are right. So these are the challenges that we're facing, as what Giri said. You know, the Brexit, the Donald Trump's culture is all the reverse colonization that's happening. It's a protection. So John did it long ago. I read a book on global paradox. One guy called John Nisbet, he writes, he says, as we go global, we will become trivial. We'll try to protect our own identity. And that is happening slowly because we are losing our culture, our religion, our race, our language. This is something is inevitable. So as we go on, of course, I will have to see how it can happen. Then I will have the same fate of the Kamalananda in 2 years' time. I have been respectfully told not to come. So, understanding the language of Girish, and very subtle but very sharp. Thank you very much for letting us know. But I must tell you, we are in the same boat now. And politics is not easy. I think after this, many people don't want to come to politics. Even people like us are getting tired because the demands of the masses are different. The demands of the voters are different. I don't know how I came back again. Probably as a speaker, things were better, you know. But para speaker is not easy because 31 Barisan Nasional and 28 opposition. So you've got to deal with them. So it's not easy because politics is very, very volatile, very volatile. So I hope things will go better, but whatever said and done, with the Prime Minister facing a lot of problems, but he has done much for the community. He told me that he understands the issues, the legacy issues, and he didn't want the Gini coefficient, the gap between the Indians and the non-Indians to grow. Then we will become like the blacks in America, a problematic society. You know, we will be going into drug abuse. So the Kabali has got his truth his own way. You know, why is he getting so much of interest? It's something different. And some of the facts say it's correct. Not in totality. But why did this class of Indians who are becoming gangsters? They are seizing opportunity. Easy money making. You know, the vacuum was left there. The opportunity was there. They're moving in. You know, so it's a bigger picture, bigger socio-psycho picture, socio-economic picture. When derived of opportunities, this will happen. This happened exactly in the 60s in US. You know, so it is a repetition here in Asia. So this is what's happening, and I hope that we can help AMMA Foundation. Maybe I can sit down with Girish and talk how we can do that. I will talk to Professor Rajendran, who has got some funds there, but he has to come with a very solid program. I saw your Right to Learn program, something interesting we can look at, see how we can tailor it to their needs. I can talk to them. I'm just there for a few days. My office is just given in Putrajaya. I had to let go my speaker's post, which was so controversial. You know, the Sultan, the King, the MP didn't want me to go, and I had to come here because their resources are very limited. Here resources are big, we can go down to the ground and do much more. That's why I was indirectly pressuring you to come back to federal level. So I think we can sit down and work in our own way, identify your target communities, identify your volunteerism, then I think we can go forward. I will help, sir. I can't promise. If I can't do it, maybe next time I won't come. So I won't even apply to come. So the final one, I said, the challenge is the young people in front of us. I'm also interested to talk to you about a little bit on the colleges, you know, why students don't come. We are only focusing on the 9As, 10As and 11As. Let us work on the 3A and 4A students. Few Bs. They are actually saying, unfortunately, a B plus could have been an A. You know, these children need our help actually. The 9A child, everywhere they got opportunities already. Too many people offering. You know, but these children who are lost, like for example, the Bhakti Sakti class I started. I just wanted 5 credits. I just want them to do 5 credits only. because I can put them in polytechnics. PM has given us 200, 300 places in Pondicherry for 3 credits for 6 months, and then we push them up to do the diploma. Because 5 credits you must have. So we told PM, look here, Indians can't even afford this. In the rural area, they don't have tuition, so he said, okay, only this window given for Indians. And Poly this year, 4,000 given for us. And we are trying to fill it, but we couldn't get the students with the 5 credits. This is our problem. And big skill training, ILP, ADAPT plus IKBN, Institute Kemahiran Belia Negara, Institute Latihan Perindustrian. You just got a few credits also, you bring $100 given, hostel given, they don't say. They run away. So why this attitude? You are looking for people, actually places a lot. I can't place them because nobody wants to come. They come for 2 weeks, they run away. Because they already earn money somewhere else. They already earn money somewhere else in a very different way. Already perpetuated, institutionalized, it's a cartel, it's a mafia. The fellows from outside recruit the Form 5, the Form 5 recruit the Form 1. So it is a very, very interesting phenomenon. So these are things that we're looking at now. So I'm very much interested to work with AMMA and see how we can help them. And thank you very much. That's all I have to say, and I've taken much of your time. I'm so sorry. And the children are very inspirational, sir. Please don't get carried away after you get your scholarship. Come back and help AMMA. Can I? Can, I'm sure. I'm sure they'll come. Okay? And I'm so pleased to be here today. Thank you very much for calling me. Actually, the president asked me to come here because he's got Deepavali, sorry, Hari Raya in Segamat, and after this I have to be in Dato for the national Hari Raya celebration. So if I'm going to leave early, I'm so sorry. I wish you all the best. God bless you all. Keep up the good work, and hope that these people one day come back and support us, because that's going to be a challenge. Thank you. God bless.